What's your off button? Food? Is that what your off button is? Alright, then let's go fucking feed you then, gobshite. Okay, so it is 5 to 3. So hello, welcome to the very first Yu-Gi-Oh! Local Chronicles of the year. Yeah, I'm basically packed up. I'm bringing my binder with me, the normal green one that I usually bring, but plus my personal collection one, because I might want to get rid of some of the stuff from there. So I'll see what if anyone wants anything from there. So yeah, it's just gonna be my friend William and I this week. I didn't go last week, before the new year, simply because I was a broke bitch. But yeah, I'm showered, I'm ready to go, and that by the time this video comes out, the tree will be coming down. But I'd just leave it up for the first week of the new year anyway, just for, the good luck and shit. But yeah, I have a bus to get in about 10 minutes. He's crying. He's been fed. I fed him this morning. He'll get fed when I come back. So I'm going to go into town. I'm going to get some grub and then head up for locals. And I have made some changes to the deck after posting the deck profile on Friday. And that is, I have added in Anguish and I have found room for Sarama. So, and I've added Nibiru's into this side because apparently now the few people that, the one person who was playing Raziel that I have gone up against, he was playing the Let's Go Gambling version of the deck, but now he's taking it seriously because he got first place last week. So yeah, to be honest, not sure if he is going to be there, given the way the weather is. But yeah, it's time for me to head out and get my. Could I get the chips there? Yes. The chicken beside it. And then could I get the chicken curry, please, with no veg on it? For here. Yep, that's fine. Yes, curry sauce, please. Okie dokie. 2 packs for entry, 1 for me, 1 for a friend. Let's see. No, that was George.
What did you pull anyway? Nice.
What did you pull? An ulti. Alright.
What rarity is that actually?
It's ultimate rare.
I am going to... Oh, sorry. No, I'm going to run up and get my pocket.
And Garbaggio were my pulls. Round 1, I'm paired with Connor again. It's time for Revenge 3. Thunder of Retribution. I win the die roll and opt to go first. I activate Prison to search out Chamber. I set 2 and pop Chamber with Aruha to special summon him. Then off Chamber, I special summon Sarama. I then normal summon Samsara D Lotus, use its effect to tribute to special summon Spirit, then use Spirit's effect to set Nightmare Pain, which I then activate. I then use Sarama's effect to pop Aruha, and off Aruha, I special summon Shavara. I then link into Rage and enter end phase, setting escape. My opponent draws for turn. He uses Ferris in hand, sending Mali to grave to special summon it and then set increase in the spell trap zone. which uses its effect to pop Ferris to special summon him. Then he uses the effect to bring out Vion in defense. He tries to use its effect, which I imperm, chains Mask Change, bringing out Darklaw. He then sends Shadow Mist to grave, which her effect triggers, adding Stratos to hand. Then on res, quick effect, I link Rage and Darklaw into Anguish. He tries to activate Triple Tactics Talent, trying to steal Anguish, which I'm forced to then activate Escape to pop Anguish on one of his cards, which triggers Anguish to add back Unchained. He then banishes Mali to special summon Mali from deck, and since he hasn't normal summoned yet, he normal summons Stratos and adds a hero to hand. My opponent then activates Poly, making Elemental Hero Flame Wingman Infernal Flame, adding Favor Contact to hand, and then popping itself to special summon Elemental Hero Sunrise. I then nib him as I moved nibs back into my main deck. Thankfully, I only opened one nib this time. I did forget about Spirit's effect though. He then sets one, he then banishes the second Mali to bring out a third Mali, and in end phase I activate Chamber to bring back Anguish. I draw for turn. In draw phase, my opponent activates Favor Contact, making Elemental Hero Shining Neos Wingman, and pops Anguish and Nightmare Pain. Off Anguish, I add back Aruha, and I won't drag this out any longer as I end up making some plays, but I scoop game 1 as I didn't have an out. Game 2, I opt to go first and start by activating Nightmare Pain. I then set one and normal summon Samsara D Lotus and tribute it to special summon Spirit from deck, which off Spirit's effect I add the field spell to my hand and activating using its effect to destroy Yubel in deck, which triggers her effect to special summon Terra Incarnate. I then use Pain to destroy Terra to add Mature Chronicle to hand, and because the Yubel left my field, Throne triggers, adding another Spirit to hand, which I special summon. I then move to end phase, which triggers Lotus to special summon itself back from grave, an effect that I keep forgetting to use. My opponent draws for turn and tries to use Ferris's effect. He pays the cost by sending Mali to grave, which I then use Lotus's effect to tribute itself to make the effect destroy a Yubel instead, destroying Spirit, so Chainlink 1 Spirit, Chainlink 2 Throne, to add back and special summon Yubel, and off Spirit I bring back Terra Incarnate. My opponent then normal summons Stratos and tries to use its effect, which I imperm. He then activates E Emergency Call, adding Shadow Mist. There's now 10 minutes left on the round. He then activates Poly, making Sunrise and using Sunrise's effect and Shadow Mist to add Destiny Hero Plasma and Miracle Fusion to hand, which he then uses to make Flame Wingman Infernal Flame. He then banishes Mali to special summon Mali and tributes them to play Plasma, taking one of my Yubels and negating the other effects. He then attacks, getting the first bit of damage, which has me worried with time quickly ticking down. I draw for turn, and my thought process is, how can I get 2 level 10s on board to make Gustav Max, burn him for 2k, and then make Lib to deal more heavy damage, which thankfully I find it. By removing a counter off Miracle Contact, I special summon back Yubel, then use Pain to pop Terra Incarnate, adding Ultimate Nightmare to hand. Terra Incarnate misses timing, then Throne triggers and I add and special summon back Spirit, and then I make Gustav Max, burn for 2k, then I make Lib, and make it have 6k, attack Plasma, and leave my opponent with 1900. And misplay here, as there's 2 ways I could have won game 2. I forgot Lib has another attack, her material on her, Shyama in hand, so I could have popped Miracle Chronicle and killed that way. I pass turn. My opponent draws for turn, and there's a minute left on time. Unfortunately, whilst he tries to do plays, time runs out whilst he's in main 1, meaning I took down game 2. The game ends in a draw. My first draw at locals. I'll still get my revenge at some point. Okay, so round 2, I get paired with William, playing a new interesting version. I just got home, by the way. He's playing a new version of Dino, a 60-card Dino list that plays some of the new cards, worm cards from the most recent Codebreaker, I think it was called, is the set. You know, the one that has Malice and Raziel in it. And so game 1, I won, and then, you know, game 2, I immediately scooped to go to game 3 because, well, I just did not open the best. So how I got through his board game 1 was because he ended on something like ended on 1 light dino. Obviously he ended with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. He had Saryuja on the field. And he had Abyss Dweller. So I draw for turn. I opened, honestly, not the greatest. I opened up 2 Super Polys. And so then I was like, shit, how do I out this? You know, how can I get a Yubel on board to Phantom of Yubel? Because, you know, he just nullified my grave effects with Abyss Dweller. So I'm like, taking a look at my extra deck, I'm really like, oh wait, I have Garua. I can use Armador Archosaur, which I believe was the card, and Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. And so I immediately fused those into Garua, and I done some other play. I think I tacked into the Abyss Dweller, and then eventually I just got William just eventually scooped. Game 2, I scooped just because I opened severely unplayable. And like this is now where we're like down to like 8 minutes left on time. I'm just gonna, and so I open up and I'm like, what can I do to burn him? How quickly can I get to Gustav Max to burn for 2k? How can I do that? You know, the same with game 1. How can I do that? How can I get that far? And I do. I managed to go that far, and we have like, I think by the time William starts, there's like less than a minute of time left, and you know he's trying to do stuff. I imperm him at one point, and then what sealed his fate was he Pot of Desired in the same zone that I impermed in, and then there just wasn't enough that he could do, and so I took down game 2. Game 3, sorry. So that means I'm currently 1-0-1, moving into the final round where I'm up to table 1 again. I've been at table 1 a few times, so it's not the first time I've been at table 1. And so, you know, I'm asking other people like what their standings are, you know, and my guess is I was going to go up against my friend Austin. You know, he's the one who usually always wins every week. And we had the same standings of 1 win and a draw. And then the pairings get called. And I'm actually not paired with Austin. I'm paired with Jamie, who's playing Mimigul. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I did lose. You know, I scooped pretty early on game 1. There just wasn't anything that I could do. And then game 2, I did try my best. But there just eventually, you know, wasn't much I could do. And at that point, I didn't care because I knew depending on how Austin done and depending on how William done, I would secure third. So Austin took down the dub. So did William. But because I beat William, that's when this happened.
Oh, actually.
Alright, so today's standings, we have third place is Michael Blake.
Yes!
Well done. Hey, congratulations. We have second place in Oscar. Thank you very much. The prize packs are a bit mixed up this week because we're getting a new order next week, so you'll see a few different ones in there. And first place, Jamie. Congratulations.
Did you go and defeat it?
Yeah, he got 3-0. So yeah, topped my second locals with a 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw ratio. And I haven't opened my prize packs yet. So the packs that I got was, of course, an OTS 26, an OTS 25. So I have a chance to pull a Phantom of Yubel, a Legendary Duelist, because we didn't have the best of packs after that. A Legendary Duelist Soul Burning Volcano, and the reprint Light of Destruction. So I'm going to switch to the other tripod, and let's see what I can get. Okay, let's I'm gonna save the OTSs for last. I'll open obviously the worst pack because I'm not even guaranteed a holo. Got Salmon Great Roar, Sanctuary, Spinny, Volcanic Hammer, and a rare Battling Boxer Shadow. So, I mean, this is good for if in case I do decide to go Salmon Great. Because, yeah, before I even went for Vanquish Soul Unchained, I think Salmon Great was going to be this next deck I was going to go after Galaxy Eyes. But anyway, chance for an ulti, chance for a ghost, though I highly doubt either. So, yeah, let's see here. Tilt this down a bit more. Portable battery pack, spell gear, miracle flipper, lucky chance. Oh, I did get an ultimate rare. Oh shit! I got a maximum 6 ulti. Not bad. I am surprised. I honestly did not for a second there. It didn't register that this was an ulti. Fuck, what does this do anyway? When this card distributes summon, roll a 6-sided die. This card gains attack equal to the result times 200. That I am actually pretty shocked at. Then we have Indent Planetary Invader A, Realm of Light, Golden Bamboo Sword, and Rainbow Gravity. So, okay. Let's move on to OTS 26 to see, not 26, 25. To see if I can get the Phantom. So I'm going to put that down. And the 2 cards that I got were generic Gaia and Trials thing. That's not important. But before I reveal that, I will open this. And so we'll reveal it together. The 2 of them together to see what I get. And then Deck Devastator and that. So from OTS 25, I got Fusion Tag. And then from OTS 26, I got Chicken Game, which is honestly not bad. So honestly, I'm still happy to have pulled an ultimate rare. That is pretty amazing. And well, that is going to be that. That is another local Chronicles down and out. Yeah, it was a fun one. You know, I was surprised that I actually managed to get third. You know, especially considering the fact that my deck isn't complete, and the other Yubel player who plays, you know, proper Fiendsmith Yubel did worse than me. But I think it's because he got paired up with Raziel, which I thankfully did not. You know, I got Mimikyu, Dino, and Hero, so I'll take that W over him any day of the week. But yeah. That is going to wrap this up. So, of course, next week there will be another local Chronicles. I'm thinking of moving these from Wednesday to Fridays just to free up that extra bit of space to edit. You know, that's the reason why I only recorded 1 duel today, was because because that one went to time. That's going to take the longest to sit through, to script, to edit. You know, to go through all of that. So that's why this may have come out not on the Wednesday, but a Friday instead. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Just 2 more weeks. Next week, and then, well, it's just after next week will be the Supreme Darkness sneak peek event. And so, of course, I'm going to be going to that. And, of course, between this coming out, I should have gotten my Phantom of Yubel. So, yeah, I'll catch you all on the very next upload.